Welcome to the Tactical Tavern. I'm your host, Tomas Alas, and in this video, we are comparing a $3,000 sharpener versus a $300 sharpener. Specifically, we're going to take a look at the Wicked Edge Generation 3 Pro and the brand new Professional Precision Adjust from Worksharp. In this video, we're going over the pricing, the build quality, the functionality and design, the component pieces, accessories, and overall edge finishes. I have been sharpening knives for years and even run my own knife sharpening business. I have extensive time behind both of these systems, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on both the pros and the cons in order to help you decide what is best for keeping your tool sharp for everyday carry, outdoor adventures, and tactical missions. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at Tactical Tavern so you won't miss future videos helping you upgrade your gear. With that being said, let's cut into it. If you're impatient and you want to know what I think, personally, the Professional Precision Adjust is 100% worth the money considering everything you get in the pack as well as the versatility. The Wicked Edge is extremely expensive but also very high quality. However, it's tough for me to recommend to people just getting into everyday carry and keeping their knife sharp because it is quite an investment. Over the years, I've handled multiple Wicked Edge sharpening systems and all of them have proven to be exceptionally high quality. I'm also a big fan of the new Wicked Edge Go system. However, I opted for this as it provided a little bit more stabilization and consistency, so I went with the Generation 3 Pro. Currently from Wicked Edge, this is the most expensive sharpener that they offer and their flagship model for high volume users and extreme knife enthusiasts. Working our way up from the bottom, it features a sturdy metal base with storage space for stones and glass platens. This new model features many revisions over the Precision Adjust and Precision Adjust Elite, giving you quite a comprehensive and versatile package for sharpening. This features their newly redesigned base plate, which is a lot heavier and more sturdy. It also has mounting holes in here, so you can actually affix it to different sorts of workbenches or tabletops. This top blue area with the lever allows you to select your edges ranging from 13.5 degrees all the way up to 27.5 degrees. It adjusts in between those angles at 0.05 degree increments, so you can dial it in to very precise edge angles. On the website, it says that it can sharpen up to 15-inch blades. However, in my personal experience, I've been able to sharpen blades up to 26 inches long. The new metal sharpening tower will allow you to hit angles 15 to 30 degrees, and to ensure that you hit them precisely, it comes out of the box with a digital angle indicator. The clamping system is an aluminum unit with different marks here for depths of how you want to mount your knives, and it has a lever here to pressure lock it in, and it is adjustable both in the front and the rear to accommodate different sizes, being able to fit all the way up to 3/16 inch blades. It also has some 8-inch guide rods that are adjustable on the sides here, but they do have additional offerings for different size guide rods depending on the length and width of knives that you're sharpening. These rods allow the double-sided diamond stones and even ceramic and lapping films and leather straps to slide over them quite easily, which gives you that sharpening motion. There's also a rubber back plate down here to rest it so that you're not leaving it rubbing against your system and wearing through it unnecessarily. The stones that come with this Generation 3 Pro pack include a 100 and 200, a 400 and 600, an 800 and 1000 diamond grit, and both of these come in a set of 2 so that way you can have them on each side of the rod. Altogether, that makes 6 stones, and they're very high quality and remove material quite quickly. They do require a little bit of a break-in period from my experience, and simply I do that by rubbing them together so that way it kind of takes off any loose material. In the kit, you also get those 8-inch guide rods and the depth key, the standard alignment guide, the shim pack, which is good at helping keep the full flat grind blades stable and preventing scratching or shifting. And you also get a Nanook 930 hard case with custom foam inserts for added organization. There's also some empty slots in there, so you can of course upgrade your stones and get your system dialed in. Altogether, this system weighs in at 26 pounds, so it is certainly hefty and can be cumbersome to carry for long distances. However, once it's set up, it's not going anywhere and provides a lot of stability. There are also so many additional accessories that you can get for the Wicked Edge. A thing to note is that all of the additional accessories are sold separately. This Wicked Generation 3 Pro pack comes in at $1,099 plus shipping and handling. All right, let's change gears and switch over to the Worksharp Professional Precision Adjust Sharpening System. This has a single rod screw down. It's a little bit thicker and stronger, and it doesn't just pop in and out, so you have much more consistency with sharpening. The handle here is also redesigned and also has a ceramic rod up here to handle light-duty touch-ups for serrations. In the kit, it also has 7 1-inch by 6-inch sharpening stones, including a 220, 320, 400, 600, and 800 grit diamonds, as well as a fine ceramic and also a leather strap loaded with compound. Securing your knives is a new V-block clamp, and I really love how secure this is, capable of fitting 1/4 inch blades Out of the box, no adjustments needed. Meaning that you can sharpen some of those thicker, chunkier steels, and it also has a sturdier base plate included to eliminate any wobble for those hard-use sharpening situations. This also gives you the added versatility of sharpening those very small knives with a small knife table. It's magnetic and has minor adjustments to get it right to the edge. You take out the sharpening clamp, insert that, use your angle finder, and you're ready to go on a variety of small and delicate blades. Some things I love about the WorkSharp Precision Adjust is the versatility. It's super lightweight. You can hit those larger, thicker blades right out of the box with no additional attachments needed. You also have that small knife table, and the digital angle indicator is included in the box. Plus, the pricing on this coming in at just 300 bucks is extremely reasonable for what you get. Some things I'm not a fan of with the Wicked Edge sharpening system, first off, is the price. At $1,100 right out of the box, that is a hefty chunk of change to get into some professional sharpening equipment. Furthermore, I have about $3,000 invested into this with all of the additional accessories. I have every attachment made for this because I take my job really seriously and I wanted to offer the best results possible for any of my clients. Here's the thing though, you have to switch out that 1/4 inch block clamping system, which is a pain in the butt to sharpen in between larger and smaller blades depending on what comes through the shop. Meaning this takes even additional time in order to swap that out, and if you lose the spring, then you're kind of screwed. A couple of times while I was setting up the system, the screws on the end here loosened up and actually started drifting while I was sharpening, giving me an inconsistent edge angle, so I had to reprofile it and resharpen it again. So you really have to make sure that these are locked down tight. And then of course I had to invest in that digital angle indicator in order to ensure that everything was in alignment. This did not have one right out of the box. Some things I'm not a fan of with the Professional Precision Adjust is that you really have to make sure you're diligent about lining up the top notch here with the handle to the right. A few times while I was sharpening, I actually had them reversed and had to realign it because you can't just flip it over. Otherwise, you're gonna have to use the lever and tilt it back and then tilt it back over, and that can take a little extra time. Obviously, I never recommend sharpening knives in a rush. However, this does take a little bit more time because you have to flip the knife handle back over in order to get those edges, whereas on the Wicked Edge, it's just set and you can really just hit them pretty quickly. This really does force you to take your time and make sure you're pressed up on that angle, especially when tuning up your edge with the ceramic or leather straps. I think it comes with a good value selection of stones out of the box. However, I think it is missing a 1200 grit diamond stone. This way you can touch up and smooth out your edges before heading over to that ceramic edge to help you get some mirror polished and really refined edges with the system. The last thing I have to say about the Pro PA is that with that small knife table, because it is magnetic, you're going to be attracting a ton of sharpening dust, and it's going to require a lot of maintenance to keep clean. The pro tip is just using some double-sided stick tape to help you remove it, or even a more powerful magnet. Wicked Edge does make a variety of different base models. I just happen to go with the top tier because of what I was doing. However, if you're an average consumer, I would suggest maybe checking out the Wicked Edge Go that comes in around 275 bucks and is a great platform to start on. However, I really think this Professional Precision Adjust is a game changer with the amount of versatility you can hit with this, as well as just a ton of different stones and accessories that come included with it instead of having to buy additional attachments for your tools. But right out of the box, if you're interested in upping your game, I can't recommend the Professional Precision Adjust highly enough. I think it's a great option, extremely versatile. It's going to be very easy to use. Now, if you want the best of the best made in the USA, this is going to be the Wicked Edge. It's going to be more expensive, but you're also going to easily be able to get those repeatable mirror polished edges. Do me a favor and let me know what is your preferred method for sharpening and which system would you prefer, the $300 or the $3,000 option. If you enjoyed this comparison or you found it helpful or valuable in any way, please make sure to drop a like, share, and subscribe so that way you won't miss future videos helping you upgrade your gear. While you're there, follow us on Instagram at Tactical Tavern so you won't miss updates on gear giveaways and fun behind the scenes content. With all that being said, my name is Tomas Alas. Thank you again for watching. I'm excited to see you in the next video. And remember, be prepared, be practical, stay tactical.